Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There's a really close game right before our very eyes, and it's been submitted by Magicaster. So what choice do we have but to watch it? I mean, it's sure to be entertaining, full of suspense, full of emotion, full of ambition. And by ambition, I mean, yeah, full of throws, full of feeding, and maybe full of plays that, yeah, that aren't going exactly as planned as only a close game can only happen with a bit of 3-2-2, right? So let's get to it! Let's see what we have, as I will unfreeze the heroes from the eternal lock of time. And yeah, now they can finally battle it out. And let's go. First on the list of players, there's 2792L. 2792L, playing the Terrorblade. Terrorblade, a hero that I see every game, it feels like. We have Anemone on the Pudge. What do we have here? We have Kekere. Kekere? I think I said that right. Playing the Shadow Shaman. Fate itself is going to be on the Juggernaut. Juggernaut, and there's a PL as well, played by X2. X2 on the enemy team. There's PKKO, little Kenji there, playing the Earth Spirit. Ooh, high skill heroes here. And we have Mayuyu Yapya. Mayuyu. I'm going to call you Mayuyu, the Shrek. And there's also on the mid lane, we have Dr. Acula. Dracula, as well as, of course, Magicaster. I wouldn't expect him to not participate in the game he submitted after all. He is going to be supporting Mood, the Phantom Assassin that's already going to do, to greet the Pudge, say a bit of a hello there, as they only do a little dance, a little waltz of the greetings. As now the Phantom Lancer will actually be top for some reason. 2 mangoes, well okay, that's because he's a bonus hero, maybe? I don't know. As now the rune will be taken by the PA actually. And yeah, okay, Magicaster is not going to manage to deny the rune, so that's 2 for 2. Okay, not much to be said here. There is a lot to be said about the lanes, however. Or maybe about Magicaster getting attacked. No, he's fine. There's going to be a Juggernaut mid against an Ember Spirit. Okay, that's odd. It's not every day that you see a Juggernaut, but it makes sense. After all, the Ember Spirit is a man that plays with a sword, right? Might as well bring another swordsman to the fight. You don't want to bring a gun to a swords fight, right? As, yeah, alright, Fate. He's gonna have an alright time against Ember Spirit. It's one of the better matchups, I feel, for the Juggernaut that can just ignore the Shearing Chains and the huge assault of the Fire Remnants. The triple Fire Remnant is not going to do anything if he uses a Fast Blade Fury, so that is going to be really good for him, even in laning Fate. What's going to be more interesting is his bot lane. Earth Spirit and Leshrac going already ham. Oh my, the Shadow Shaman might just die here. One more right click could do it, but no, it's not going to be enough. They are going to roll in. That's extremely greedy from PKO. He is the one that's going to die. He did not expect the Shaman to use a salve, as no, Mayuyu might die as well. The Metamorphosis used means that there's a lot of damage coming through. Well, that did mean, however, that didn't indicate the tendency of this game on this bot lane. There's going to be aggressions everywhere. At the top lane, I don't think that there's going to be a quiet time for these men neither. I think that every single person here is going to fight, and they're going to fight like crazy. They are going ham. They are going to go bacon. They're going to go BLT. I believe, because it's a PA after all. Once she gets what she needs, she's going for the Battle Fury route, it seems. But regardless, when she gets the Battle Fury or the item that she needs, the level 6, she is going to probably throw these daggers like it's candy, poisonous candy, and yeah, and kill people. But before that, she's very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. She does have Phantom Strike. She could die here. Maybe. Alright, she is under her tower. But the PL has other plans, as Aminone will actually be the one to die here, diving the tower, but yeah, the PL with that Phantom Lance, that Spirit Lance, will make sure that Mood will not have sweet dreams tonight. In fact, do dead people dream? That's a big question. Now mid lane, it's pretty much what you expect. Fate is ahead. And on the bot lane, of course, it's the Terrorblade that is in full control. Disco Pony not managing to find too much here. Not managing to find any CS, in fact. He is... yeah, now he finally got one, but that's... I thought that he would have been way better off. But it doesn't feel like, yeah... during the laning phase, at least, he's not that strong. With your spirit too. I thought that he would have done a massacre, but no. No, the punch coming in as well as Kekere means that PKO might just die here. Alright, here he comes, maybe. Yes, and now Mayuyu even got reeled in. That could be really, really bad for the Dire. Nope, 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 nope. We're still fine. We're still fine. And the fact that the Terrorblade is getting a free lane, hell, he's getting more than a free lane. He's getting a free lane with benefits. He's getting kills on top of his farming sessions. That's worrying, because yeah, that's one of the better heroes to have farm on. No, alright, they could potentially stop the dream lane of the Dire by shutting down the enemy, by killing the Pudge. Well, that's going to happen. They also take down Kekre. But the Pudge died, I mean the Disco Pony died, which is something you do not want to say. Mid lane, okay. The Shearing Chains did not come, I don't know what that is for. They're checking on the top lane a little. Let's checking on that. The PL is also doing somewhat fine. I mean, he got a kill, right? And he's getting levels, so for a left laner, that's all you want. In fact, he might just get Magic Caster there. Is it going to happen? No, there's no point in Phantom Rush. He's only level 3, but he is going matching the Phantom Lancer as mid lane. Oh, finally the Dire gets something. They might not have lost every lane yet. They take down somehow that Juggernaut. How? Due to the Shearing Chains, he probably used the Spinity Spin, the Blade Fury earlier, as actually to get a lot. Okay, let me get an instant replay on that. Alright, what happened here? Please tell me. Alright, so apparently due to the huge hero rotation elsewhere, for some reason, the Terrorblade was left alone, and Mayuyu and PKKO did realize that this was a huge opportunity, and they take it gracefully. Okay, that's it. He even uses a Fairy Fire. Well, that's a drop in the bucket. A drop of water in the ocean. A drip inside a toilet. No, we checked again on a mid lane. Alright, Thermal Farm, rather even now. Rather even now. Kind of surprised that he died though, that Fate died. He probably shouldn't have done that. But you see that, yeah, Dr. Aquila is not the one putting in the pressure for now. He is not. At all. No, top lane, right? Mood and Magic Caster are going to try to go next too, but with Doppelganger. Yeah, no, he planned this. He wanted to hook Magic Caster. He wanted maybe to hook the P8. That would have been a bigger kill to have, but no, that's not happening. So at least the Dire now, well, they're having somewhat of a better time after these few kills. Well, in fact, that might just turn, however, if they die, if Magic Caster dies here. Yep, it's a Radiant that's not back in control. But Mood is still alive, and everyone is slow. Mood now claimed one. Now it is a Doppelganger. Can she find the real one before dying? Does it feel like it's not going to be the case? She went onto a few illusions and died. X2 on a killing spree with a double kill. Pretty good. Now, mid lane, we could see a bit of action here. There's Remnant, but there's not enough mana to activate them. So the Omni Slash will come, and the Omni Slash will be deadlier than my stepmom that I don't actually have. Can stepmoms be deadly? What am I talking about? Jesus. I was trying to find an analogy to something that kills, but somehow the first thing that came to mind was a stepmom. How do I hate stepmoms? Jesus. Anyway. Back at the bot lane, we do have a Shrek that is going to meet a Pudge. Pudge that's going to have an easy hook, I do believe. Maybe? Oh no, actually. That little stun, the Split Earth is not going to connect. However, there's much worse. There was a Shackle and not as a Metamorphosis to deal with. The hook not going to connect, and that Shrek survives on 10 HP. Okay, solves up now, so that's a bit more than 10 HP, but that's alright. That's one way to play the game, right? Play next to the fire, and maybe you won't get burnt. Maybe. However, there's one that will get burnt, it's PKO, that will get shackled. There is no Dismember, it's only a level 3 Pudge, but... yeah, Tata Spirit could be dead here. Nope, he's still alive somehow. Wow, this is a game of... yeah, he wasn't lying when he said it was close. Even now, I'm feeling that those games are extremely close. As okay, now Dr. Aquila, with Remnants and the mana to use him. Could potentially try to finish the job here, but everyone's already backing off. They're backed off already. That's a bit of a useless rotation here. That's going to let the Juggernaut that has been farming excellently to farm even better. But so far, I feel like everyone's getting farm on both teams. But I'm feeling like it's Radiant that's getting the upper hand. You do see in terms of CS that, yeah, the top two are with the exact same CS score and deny score. the Jug and the Terrorblade, well, yeah, the PA is doing okay, but the offlaner, the real story is that of the offlaners right now. The offlane combo is not finding much. They did find 1 kill, which was good, a few kills, but nothing else. Nothing else. Well, the PL, well, he needs levels, and he's finding that. Okay, he does not need to find death. That's not what you want. That's no fate. Okay, did he use Omni Slash again? Yes, he did. He used Omni Slash again. That's a big problem too. If you're Dr. Aquila, if your Ember Spirit is always out of mana, that's going to be a big problem in the near future. I mean, you want him to come online as early as you want, right? You cannot have yourself rely entirely on the PA to make the kills. You want to have that Ember Spirit be as strong as possible. And the fact that he's going for Battle Fury means that he needs that 8 AP, which he is not getting so far. Now, it's a Juggernaut's time to go and do a bit of a rotation. What is he going to do now? Okay, he's just backing off. Wonderful. Wonderful. He too did a useless rotation. He is now out-leveling the Fate is now out-leveling Dr. Aquila by, what, 2 levels? It's not too significant, but it's still that. It's still something. It is still quite something. That does indicate that, yeah, Dr. Aquila's not winning his lane. He does need to come online, Dr. Aquila, but the Juggernaut, it's already online. He's going for Battle Fury too. He's probably going to get us. Oh, okay, I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Not on point with my camera work, as always. Anyway, let's look at the engagement of that fight. It's KKK that gets stunned once, twice. Then with the secondary slow for Magicasta that decided to come in. That's him going down. Alright, Chain Throws come in, but 2,792 is not dead. He managed to find the Magicaster. 3-on-1. He dies, but he dies hard. Magicaster did a nice rotation that managed to make this possible. So the offlane doesn't exactly get stunned, but still, that's not. Well, that's still Magicaster that finds a kill. Or is he the one to find a kill? No, it's my Yu that finds a kill. Well, it's my Yu that finds that kill. Which is a bit, yeah, it was a bit of a problem of a mistake from the enemy support, from the Radiant support. That probably should have helped the Terrorblade. Probably. As now, we head into the top lane. That PL though, I didn't talk about him too much, but he's gonna be a huge nuisance, especially for that PA before the but not the BKB, before the Battle Fury comes in. As now you have a Rolling Thunder. Alright, they could potentially go on the Purge. There is a Blink Strike in 1 second, going to be used. Tries to TP in, but you can TP if you are in little pieces from IKEA. As now X2 might just follow the same face. Mood is on the verge of death, but that Ring of Health, too good. Gave him the regen that he needed to get to sustain the fight. And now that he has hit level 6, my words have been prophetic, it seems. Once you hit level 6, you're gonna see the PA being extremely aggressive. She was aggressive before too, which is one way to play the game as well. Be aggressive whenever you have levels. He decided to go for 3 levels on Blur, which is something I definitely don't dislike, especially against a Phantom Lancer. Because the PL, yeah. He has a lot of units, and all of those units have missed chances. So, look at this. Those illusions, they don't do anything to him. Not only because he has a Ring of Health, but because of that Stout Shield plus evasion. That's one way to deal with the PL before he has Battle Fury. I really like the way that PA is playing, by the way. Magicaster? Okay, no, that's not Magicaster, that's PKKO. It's going to just stack, as now, well, the real action should be on the mid lane, where Dr. Aquila has managed to somehow recuperate a bit of his not loss, a bit of his deficit, I would say, but just a bit. You see that in terms of CS, he is the Juggernaut is still the one that is ahead by a large mile. By a large mile. He is 2k ahead of his opponent. No, alright, you have the Ember Spirit that will walk himself out. Yeah, he hasn't exactly won his lane. Now we should check in back on our top lane, because there's a lot of rotation. Magicaster have decided to come around as well as PKKO. They could want to go on X2. The real X2 has been spotted, but with double Gengar, that's now impossible. Never mind, here it comes, but that could be a bait. Those hooks, it's always there for him. It's now Mood. Well, okay. He's still going to walk himself out. Magicaster will claim the kill on X2, thanks to that Chain Frost, as now Mood will claim an easy kill on the push to follow it up. Good stuff! Good stuff! Very, very great stuff. That Gitotu support have done a good rotation. A rotation that they did need. You cannot let the PL get out of control. The moment he gets that defusal is the moment where he's going to get out of control if he decides to go for that. First, it seems like he's going for drums. Drums on the PL. Well, I used to play offlane PL a long time ago when it was still viable. In the very niche, but I don't think that's good. As oh, Fate is going to whiff his Omni Slash, but never mind about that. More about the PL's items. I don't know if that's what he needs. I think he really doesn't have the luxury to buy luxury items like drums in this game. It's not going to be core. It won't allow you to get a solo kill on the PA or on any of these supports. He's going to try, but you see that those illusions don't do enough, especially now with the blur chances. You also need to have a secondary slow because they lack that. They are going to rely extremely on the Shadow Shaman for their no, not for the silence, but for their for the disable, for the crowd control, and that's not enough. They need the diffusal for that as well. But whatever, he does him, and he is probably going to die. X2, well, no, actually, he's fine. He's now under his tier 2, but here comes the cavalry, trampling you over with 1,000 horses. 1,000 horses, as Mood will probably continue under pressure. Well, he came in the wrong neighborhood. The leather club's 2 blocks down, as now, okay. Now the Terrorblade has decided to come. The Shane Frost will not come neither, as now PKKO also has to run. He has Rolling Boulder, could use it, but no, he cannot. He does not have time. Amone now. Anemone could try to hook the PA, but no, he's not in range. He cannot do that. Same time at bottom. Seems like, yeah, this lane was extremely quiet for the past 10 minutes, I'd say. That's a bit surprising. Well, due to all the supports, it's not that surprising. All the supports of the Dire rotating in, but it's still kind of surprising as... Oh, Amone, what is he doing here? What? Why? Why are you... What was he hoping to achieve by going there? That's a very, very surprising move. It's needed to say, but it wasn't worth it at all. You just gave them, 168 gold. You just gave them 4 free creeps, basically. Not sure. So, more about the bottom lane. The Leshrac, the fact that he's being left alone is going to mean that he is going to recover a bit, which is good. The Terrorblade, however, is also having that free lane. Well, no longer. Now he is in the offlane jungle. Because of his move, very successful on the top lane. Not entirely sure what the plan is. Okay, now he's going for Dragon Lace. He has a casual Yasha, something that you see sometimes. Not sure I like that too much though. They are going to need to answer the aggression of the Dire, which are really action oriented. He probably shouldn't do that. Oh, okay, here comes an Omni Slash. Almost kills down Magicaster. Magicaster could be dead. Is there a Phase Boot? Yes, there is. So, okay, they can take it easy peasy, but Fate is really ambitious with those moves. He did not expect the 4-man rotation, but it came. He did take down 1 in that Omni Slash, but now that he has hit level 6, I think that it's a big mistake to try to Omni Slash the Emperor Spirit like that. He got really lucky this time to get at least a support, but yeah, he can just use the Remnants and get away. And that's a bigger kill. That's just a bigger kill than any kill on the Pudge could give him. 322 gold. Well, that's prophetic, isn't it? That's the gold that the Juggernaut gave. Pretty big. No? Alright. The snakes have been dropped. X2 and Kekre. Wait a second. Did I... Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay. My bad. Mood has decided to also come to the bot lane to play. After all, she is one of the better heroes to deal with the PL. Well, I say that because of the blur and still because of the shield, but also because she now has a Battle Fury. There's also a Battle Fury in the Ember too, that is going to come in and try to fight X2, but he has a Battle Fury, but that doesn't matter if there's if there's a lot of illusion that come in and kill you. No, okay. Kekre is going to die now. Magicaster is also going to be a real deal. No, Kekre is still alive somehow. The missed chance, make sure that he survives, while Magicaster will not be as lucky. Now, however, there comes the Earth Splitter. I mean, that's not the Earth Splitter. That's called a Split Earth. Split Earth and a few right clicks are enough to bring Imoni down. Same time, well, Phantom Assassin don't claim a tower, so that huge rotation, they're playing together and they're playing very strongly. Fate now is going toe-to-toe with Mood, or is it Mood that's going to try to burst down that Juggernaut? The ward was not controlled in time, bad micro from Fate, as now he's going to be attacked again by Mood, again and again, but this time here, the Phantom Assassin will not assassinate anyone. PA with the Arcana. She must have played a lot of PA games. Really? No, because you see all of those shards, yeah. No shards. Runes, whatever the hell those are called. And the Arcana and all of those, yes. She's a PA fanatic. He's a PA fanatic. He is probably a PA fanatic now. Okay, is this going to be a tier 1? Probably is. Probably should be. The PA is watching patiently, trying to find a way in. Well, and so is the Terrorblade. I don't know why the Terrorblade is not farming right now. Okay, he's going for Manta now, now that he has completed the Dragonlance. I'm not entirely sure that's the play here. You're against an Ember Spirit. Well, let's see if that works. Maybe that's for split pushing purpose, which I would definitely like a bit more. But oh well. X2 denies the tower mid, because the Dire have their attention put into another lane, and that's going to be the top one, where they're probably going to find a Demone that does not have any TP and cannot do what Juggernaut just did. But I don't think that they're gonna have what they need to take down that Pudge. Oh, never mind, here comes a backup. The backup, the Split Earth, is going to be enough to give Pudge his ultimate fate. Death. Back at mid lane though. Oh, it does appear like they didn't exactly give it on that. As now the Omnislash come. Mood still alive. Dr. Akula dropping extremely low. Well, too low. He's dead now. Mood, yeah, that magic damage might be the ultimate weakness of the PA. Because that did a lot of damage. And that lands. Just enough to take down that PA. So that's a 2-for-1 here. Really, really, really good for the Radiant. That propels the Juggernaut above everyone else in the game. Except the PA that somehow, thanks to that tower, still remains the #1 spot. Never mind, the Jug has taken back the lead. Thanks to that stack. He too has gone for a Battle Fury. This is the Battle Fury party. They're going to be able to bring down a lot of pinatas with those axes. Well, it's not really fun if you chop down pinatas with axes, but... Actually, no, it would be really fun. What am I talking about? Jesus. Right, so there's 3 Battle Furies in the game. 3. You could potentially see more, and oh... Now that I think about it, I'm taking a good hard look at the draft, and... I'm now realizing something very important, as Dr. Akula does a nice juke, thanks to that Slate of Fist. There's 2 Illusion Heroes against an Ember Spirit with a Battle Fury, and a PA with a Battle Fury. And and a Disco Pony with a lot of AoE damage, and an Ember Spirit with a lot of AoE damage, with a Lich who specializes in AoE damage. Talking about the Lich, why is he so low? Oh well. That's not too good, the matchup. If we progress into the game, that's going to mean that, yeah, the Radiant will find themselves in a bit of a hurdle. If we go with the Ember Spirit taking high risks, well, high risk, I mean, big items like a Daedalus or even a Rapier. That means that with that Battle Fury as well, you're gonna have... Yeah, it's going to be a big problem. I wonder what his next item is going to be. I want to see him go for a Daedalus or something, but it doesn't feel like he first wants to go for BOTs. Alright, he wants to play the Thinker game, kind of. As now, alright. You have Mood, that's trying to take down Fate. There is a Omnislash available, no longer because he's dead, as now Amone will maybe try to get Mood. Mood, no, he has backup. BKKO, who I feel I've seen before, has taken down the Pudge and helped Mood to survive, and even gives his carry the health that he needs to keep going. And that, again, is the PA ahead. It seems like this game is mostly a battle between the Juggernaut and the PA. God, I'm getting tired. Can't even remember the name of the heroes. Anyway, that game is progressing fairly nicely, I feel. It's progressing fairly nicely, but as I said before I got interrupted, I feel like this game is going to go worse and worse for the Radiant as time goes on. They still have a way to hold on thanks to the Juggernaut, but if the Terrorblade and the PL can't get what they need in time before Yeah, before the big item come in. Well, that's going to be a problem. And by big items, I mean the items of the Ember Spirit. That's going to be the big men to look forward to in that game. Of course, there's a Disco Pony too. That's going for... Oh my, that's a Bloodstone. That's a Bloodstone, a stone full of blood. Maybe the blood of his enemies as well. Yeah, when they get the big items, they're going to be extremely hard to take down. But the same can be said for the Dire. If they cannot get the big items before the Radiant gets some items on the PL, now he's gonna hit a big timing with that Diffusal Blade. Yeah, they're also in trouble, so it could go either way, not that I think about it. Magicaster, doing a bit of a risk here to plant a ward. Nah, never mind, he's not taking moves risk. Look at this. He's warding fairly well. Not taking any risk and still warding. In terms of vision game as... Oh, okay. Fate dies. That's a big one. I probably shouldn't have been thinking about warding, more about the kills, the action. That's what you came here to see, right? Now Observer Ward here, and yeah, talking about the vision, they have a nice set of ward, the Dire. Look at this. It's pretty neat. They do have vision over a lot of the enemy territory, plus a really defensive one in case they need it. Basically, they control this entire area, including the Roche Pit, which they are going to assault right now. Meanwhile, the Radiant, they don't have any way of knowing that Roche is under attempt. They only control this line. And this line, alright, if you know they're not here, you know they must be in the opposite side of the map, which is good as well, but not that great. Well, of course, if you have PL illusions to scout for you, that's not that much of an issue, but it still does mean that you are going to be compressed in an area where, yeah, you can't fight too much. Oh, now they planted a ward, so now they know. Now they do know the entirety of the Dire is here, is around. That's spot 4, in fact. They don't know that that Dracula is not around. Maybe he maybe could be lurking around, while the Terrorblade is also, yeah, he's been spotted by that ward placed by Magicaster before that. I'm still wondering if that's an Overlord reference, by the way. Anyway, now you have X2. That could be under trouble. You have the ultimate from everyone, basically. But yeah, alright, you're gonna have the Change Frost and the Disco Pony at work. And that's going to be an easy kill on X2. With this, they should be able to take Roshan as well. Oh my, that's a problem. Ah, never mind, Mood just wants to eat a little illusion before working. Little snack before the work. Oh, alright, wait, what? Alright, your Spirit is going to maybe die for his effort there. There's a hook available. But no, he avoids it, and thanks to the Glimmer, he's alright. He is alright. They managed to take down everyone. Oh my, they might lose the Shaman. They lost the Aegis, they lost the Shaman. They lost the PL somehow. Where did he die? Okay, he died there in the previous fight. That's everything going the way of the Dire now. Yeah, seems like my question about who's gonna get the big items first is answered for now. It doesn't feel like it's the Dire that are finding the momentum. It's pretty great for them. And with what items? Yeah, with a Crystallis now on the Ember Spirit. That's why all of these illusions are going to be a liability for the Radiant more than a strong suit. More than a suit of armor. It's going to be an armor made out of banana peels. It disgraces your team, basically. Anyway, Phantom Lancer now with a Diffusal should be able to do much more, I feel, if he's with his team. Wait, what? Okay, that was the place I was least likely to look at, because Fate, okay. They're trying to play the split push game now, it seems, the Radiant. Which they can definitely do with illusions, but they decided to play the Terrorblade Prime all the way over there. And they also decided to place the the PL all the way over there. Okay, it's a great way to split your troops' forces, but the Dire can also play that game. They brought down 3 against 1, 2 against 1 on the bot lane. That's not exactly what you want to see. That's not what you want to see at all, as no. Alright. Okay. Kekre is going to maybe try to kill your Spirit. But actually, it's the other way around. No! It's the Pudge that will come in and maybe try to kill down that Spirit. Is it going to work? Maybe. Pikeo is rolling away. Oh, wow. He managed to escape, but no! You cannot escape the homing missile of the PL. Missile has been launched as the Pudge will commit suicide. Okay, the PL. No, alright. Too much AoE, though. Mood is dropping extremely low. We'll drop the Aegis. Well, alright, that's a good use of an Aegis, I feel. Kill down a Pudge, kill down 2 supports and grab the Aegis. That's a good trade, I guess. You could have better. You could maybe have wanted to finish the game with tier 3, but nah, not gonna get that. And now that's a 5k gold lead. 5k. Not small. Not a small lead by any means. And now you see that the big items are coming in. The Bloodstone is here, so now that Pulse Nova is going to do so much damage for so long, he's going to be able to use it like there's no tomorrow. 16 charges on it as well. That's big. That's big. The PA, of course, with now a full Astral Cuirass completed, is going to be a threat to every single hero in the game. And yeah. What other big pickup do we have? Well, we have Terrorblade with Invented Style, which produces more illusion, which you already know my stance on. In this game, at least. Not exactly what you want, and he's going with the illusion. That's a big problem. I would have no problem if he just sent the illusions to do other stuff, but he's just accompanying his illusion, making himself a bigger target for everyone involved. Which, oh, alright, the PA just got a free kill. One shot, I believe. Alright, Mood, disappear from my screen, and the next, I hear killing spree. Everyone's dead! And you missed it. But now he's just going for an Abyssal Blade. Or maybe she won't even have time. She's attacking tier 3s. Okay. Right, they're gonna need something big, the Radiant, if they want to stay in the game. Because they're... Okay, Mood is now going to walk in himself in. Maybe? Yeah, alright. No, he's going to be patient right now. They've done a bit of damage. Oh, on the top lane. Okay, Fate. Fate is doing what he can. He is still... Yeah, he's still the big hope. He is the man that is going to be able to claim down Dr. Dracula and walk himself out. There's nothing to cancel that. And even if there was, well, he had the Blade Fury to use, which he didn't use previously, but no one would have stunned him about. So at least Juggernaut's keeping the hopes of the Radiant alive. He has a Battle Fury too, mind you. So he managed to stay afloat in terms of CS and net worth. But is it enough? Is it enough? I frankly believe that, yeah, that draft is going to bite them sooner or later. But the real question is, yeah, that Juggernaut, he's been split pushing like crazy. If not for him, the game could potentially be over right now. He's one factor that I forgot to take into account. The Juggernaut factor. Now, we go back into a bit of a passive phase of farm. Magicaster. What is he gonna do? He's just farming, okay. Supports! Supports are heroes that you don't really, well, mention too often, but yeah, Glimmer Cape. Now he's going for Force Staff. He's not the poorest. The poorest is the Pudge. That only has Tranquils and Wind Lanes. Even though he's been doing a lot, he's also been dying a lot. 12 death. He represents about, what? About 40% of his team's death? That's a lot. That's not a small amount of death. It's not good at all. Especially if you have a Pudge. You want him to be ahead. You want him to have the kill threat. You want him to have all of those flesh heaps, which he didn't skill yet. You want him to have that, but no, he's going to full support route. I'm pretty sure that he's also going to maybe try to kill people, but it's a trap. It's a trap. It is a trap! And he walked right into it! Well, not really. The trap was not ready. Never mind, here it is, here it comes. Now here comes the grave of the Pudge. It's going to be this place. It's going to be this remnant right here. That is going to symbolize the place where the Pudge has died. Now Mood has decided to stop farming. He wants to stop the farm of everyone else. However, the Juggernaut is not currently caring about this. As okay, Mood is going to get a monster kill, but it doesn't matter too much. Not too much. Yes, it's a kill. Yes, it's a hero that they won't have for 40 seconds, but the way they've been playing, the Radiant, does not appear like it's going to matter at all. The Juggernaut is split pushing now with that newly acquired Silver Edge. It's going to be even harder to catch, because there's going to be a support needed every single time you want to kill Fate. As now, alright, the PL is also around. He is going straight for the Eagle Song into the diffuse, well, not the diffuser, but into the butterfly. I'm kind of curious as to why. I mean, it's not that they like damage. I feel no, they have that, but okay, no, those are just some illusion getting destroyed. No, they don't like the damage at all. I feel like they lack sustain. They are going to lack sustain. Those illusions are going to lack sustain. If you have a Heart of Tarrasque, I think that you could have sustained this. But you're not going to get that at the same time, though. Alright, you have Fate. That is going to claim the tier 3, okay. I gravely underestimated the power of the Juggernaut. I knew he was going to be a thorn inside the ankle of the Radiant, but of the Dire, but I didn't think he was going to be that bad. He almost brought down the Tier 3 tower by himself because he was left unwatched. By everyone, me included. Oh my. Now Dr. Akula, however, completed that Daedalus. Yeah. That Terrorblade is not going to be too relevant. He should have gone for a bit of an unusual build where, yeah, he doesn't exactly do anything else. Oh, alright. You have the Dr. Akula that almost falls because there was 4 heroes around, but those 4 heroes won't do anything. For now. But the hook, however, onto the Lich and into many others, well, we'll make sure that there's going to be an easy kill on him. Do they have detection? Did they have detection? How could they see him? I don't know. Maybe dismember? I don't know. Just know that he's dead. That's all that matters for now. That is all that matters. And yeah, the Juggernaut, he has to be commended at least. He's keeping it real. He's keeping it inside the possibility. Let's ask Dota Plus. How is the game looking? He thinks it's dead even. He was thinking that it was heavily favoring the Radiant now. Well, I was having the exact opposite, but thanks to the Juggernaut, I think that it's... that other game is dead even, yeah. I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree a little bit. Because, yeah, you see that the Juggernaut, although... yeah, he did win his lane due to the matchup he had. He did win he did do a lot of Omni Slash that killed a lot of important heroes, and he himself is now, well, he's matching this farming speed of the PA that is farming both heroes and creeps. He's still not exactly he needs to carry way more if he wants to win. But he can push. He can delay any assault so his team has time to recover. Is it going to matter considering the items picked up by his enemies? That I cannot tell for now, for sure. But I do frankly believe that it's going to be bad. Unless of course he does not find the damage. As now, alright, that Aeon Disc saves the life of that Ember Spirit. As now, alright, here comes revenge though. Revenge for the Ember. It's going to be for the PA that does a intercontinental jump. Thanks to that high range Phantom Strike. I'm pretty sure there was a bug here. It shouldn't have been that big of a range as now. Right, Fate. Fate going even hammered than I thought it would go. Now Fate is, yeah, with that Silver Edge. It's what I said. If you don't have a support around you, you cannot kill him. You cannot kill him. The PA, well, okay, you do. You could potentially have had the the Ember Spirit in conjunction with the PA. That would have been enough, maybe. But you also need control. He can... okay, there's 3 ways in which the Juggernaut can escape. 1, he can very simply just pin and TP. 2, never mind, action. Alright, first Magicaster dies, then there's a PA that dies. Alright, well, that's one way to do it. The BKB of the Terrorblade is actually going to come online. That's going to make sure that he doesn't die, as PKKO is needing to go back. So the Juggernaut, yeah, he can also escape using a Silver Edge. And the last way he can escape is by killing your heroes using an Omni Slash. And all 3 of those, well, for the first thing, there's nothing you can do. Second, you have to have detection. And third, you just need to make sure that you can tank it. And those 3 things are answered by different heroes. You can, if he's playing smart, which he is, he can very simply just kite your heroes. Now, okay, with an Aegis and she's in the pockets, the Radiant, they've taken the game into their hands. Now, well, the Radiant appears to have gained the favors of Dota Plus. As now, okay, the tower's gonna be attacked. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the matchup's not gonna matter because the momentum is on the side of the Radiant, it seems. Oh, never mind. You see that there's no more illusions. There were a few now, and now, alright, with that, with that Courier dead and with that Refraction, okay, the Fate is still going to fight. Alright, the Terrorblade did use the Thunder MH to win. Those illusions are all dead, but there's now a lot more that come in. As now, alright, everyone's dead from the Dire, almost, because there's a few bye-bye that come in. Now, an illusion's going to be hooked. There's a lot of illusions. Dr. Akula is going to, well, no, he doesn't have the sleight of fist to do it. No, he has. He destroyed only illusions. Now it is a set of racks less for the Dire. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Well, that's what I get for criticizing some people's builds. I thought that it was the Dire that would be in full control for start to finish. Well, it's not. However, if the Pudge dies now, that is going to maybe be the start of a counter-attack, as Fate has to run himself out. Still has the Aegis to work with, though. Those kills on that tower over there was probably the thing that they needed to switch the momentum back in their favor. And it's now completely in their favor. Fate, no. Alright, going to TP out with that with the Silver Edge as well. Nothing can stop him. Nothing. Everyone needs dust, but the only one that gets dust is dead. Is the support. Support that dies so easily to the Omni Slash that, yeah, after some point is... What can you do? Buy a gem, maybe? Maybe that's a play. Have someone that's extremely tanky, carry the gem, or extremely evasive, like the Ember Spirit or the PA. That could be the play. The play could also be the... yeah, actually, I don't know. I frankly don't know. But all of a sudden, well, okay, Fate, no, he's still going ham. Alright, the real carry's in the house, it seems. But no, alright, he did not manage to find kill on PKO. That is now attacked by... Whoa, 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 whoa! That's a lot of heroes. Now stunned once. The Aegis is dead. There could be the Split Earth that comes in. No, it was used before, but there could be more. Ah, no, never mind. There's the Omni Slash now. That does a lot of damage. Manicaster could just die. And Mayu too. Mood is in danger of dying. Grave danger, but she's still alive. Still alive. Alright. The Ember Spirit is going to be stuck in his base as now the Phantom Lance will come in and kill down that PA. PA immediately buys back. Magicaster is also dead. Dr. Akula in the back lines. He came in finally. But that's going to be a 3 against 5. An extremely hard fight to take for the Dire. That the Ember Spirit is going to make even harder by dying or going in alone. Now, alright, he no longer has any mana due to the Diffusal, and he's going to die back. No, he didn't buy back, actually. Now he does buy back. Well, he's going to need to make up for that useless death. As now the tier 3 is again under attack. Now there's one more guy that has decided to join the party. So now it's going to be a 4 against 5, but can they defend? Especially considering that they have the Pudge that... Yeah, that now with a hook, now he's going to come online. Now he's going to be relevant with this hook. Taking one of the position now could potentially mean the end for the Dire. Well, if they support that is, because he's isolated! His team did not follow! Oh no! Oh no, and now the Pudge is dead. I don't know what the hell he was doing inside the base. Probably force-staffed in or something. But he's dead. Which is alright. It seems like the Pudge is the only one that's not on the same page with his team. Really, he isn't. He feels like he is... It feels like he is not really on the same page. He's trying to attack, but his attacks are immediately... Yeah, they're not followed up by anything. It's been the second or third time I see this in this game. Now, I have one question. Can the Radiant keep up this momentum? They've built up some nice momentum with those racks down. They've forced always one support to be at the base. Maybe a carry too when you have Mood. Well, there's probably going to be Dr. Akula that's going to be always around to kill those creeps as well. But now that there's a Divine Rapier queued up by the Ember, once you get that, can they actually win the game after that is online? There's so many illusions that with that Battle Fury, yeah, you're gonna have a problem if you have your illusion clustered up, which appears to be the style of gameplay that Terrorblade wants to go for. Or it has been going for, rather, for the entirety of the game. As now, alright, Fate continues to work. He is going to work, and now he's going to try to work on that Ember Spirit, but that pickup of the end disc is just so key. Same time at the bottom though, huge fight, what is happening? Oh, it's a PL that is dying, silenced. Does a lot, as now, alright, the Pudge cannot escape. There was no way in hell. But same time top though. Fate almost finds someone, but again, they cannot find him. He's just either too fast or too evasive with that Silver Edge. That's going to leave the two supports isolated at the bot lane. Calls off the push. The PL and the Terrorblade are going to be happy to just farm and stay there under the warmth of their tower, as now it's going to be Fate that needs to get out. But no, the Basher stops that from happening, and alright, Fate. Oh, now he gets spotted. Is there a gem in the house? There is! They finally picked one up. The Spirit is going to be the carrier. Now they have the answer for the Juggernaut. Now they have the stuff that they need to take him down, to bring him to his knees in any situation. They have the way to stop the spin from happening, and by that I mean they have the Basher of the PA. I mean, it won't stop the spin, but it will stop the TP inside the spin. They do have a way to stop down the invisibility with that gem, but they don't have anything to defend against the... Actually, no, they do have something to defend against the Omni Slash, which is the silence of the Spirit. Maybe. In the fights. Maybe not. I don't know. Get back, says Fate. They know that there's a Pudger around, too. Is it going to be a big fight on him? He is again out of position. His teammates will take 2 or 3 seconds to come. Only 1 now, because yeah, now he's slowed. Now he's going to be aggressed, and yes, he's dead. No time for an answer. 911 is kind of busy at the moment. Busy inside their base. Now, Pudge is going to buy back. Mood. What is Mood doing? Mood? Nah. Just has to walk back. Doesn't really want to be the one in the front lines. They know that with the buyback on the Pudge and with the Juggernaut coming back in 16 seconds, they don't have a lot of time to work with. But are they going to make use of the time that they have efficiently? Dr. Akula is going to get Diffusioned, which, again, is not enough disable at all. Alright, talking about disable. There's a disable called a Basher. Now completed Abyssal if they want to use it. Here comes the Snake. Snake dropping Mayuyu in place. Well, and now, well, someone else is dropping in place. The Juggernaut. That is dead. That is really dead. Alright, they did have the answer, and now you see it. Oh, no, never mind. To the Thunder, and an Omni Slash comes in. Omni Slash kills Mood, and also Dr. Akula. Wow, that's a lot of kills. They even managed to find Mayuyu. What an Omni Slash! A lot of BKBs were used, but everyone's dead. And that's the PA dying with the no buyback for 112 seconds. Exact same timer on that Ember Spirit, and maybe on Magicaster too. Well, okay, he's dead for 80 seconds with no buyback. Alright, well, they had the answer. They're dire, but unfortunately for them, the Omni Slash was the last thing that they needed, to face, and they did not manage to check that box. Before they can take down that fate, the fate of the loss of the Ancient, that is, they are going to have to take down Fate, the player. And they're not managing to do it. Now that he also completed an Abyssal Blade, he's going to be a tough nut to crack. I think he used it on the PA or on one of the heroes before he used the Omni Slash. Really efficient. Mayuyu, thanks to the Bloodstone, is already back. But really, he has to survive 1 minute with one friend, the Spirit. Can he do it? Can he do it? There's X2 that's not taking direct by himself. I haven't felt his impact too much, although he's been doing a lot of kills. Now he might just do another Dia Spirit. Well, with the BKB, he is going to be doing a lot. Maybe going to take PKO. That's going to leave the man completely alone. No, PKO survives inside the warmth and comfort of his cozy fountain. But also that is leaving X2 and some illusion from the Juggernaut to take down that melee Rax. So that's 1 less Rax, in fact only 1 Rax remaining for the Dire. And still 30 seconds on the clock for the Dire. 30 seconds. My. Fate, alright. Goes in, drive by, kills down the last Rax. Actually, no, the last Rax is there. Magicaster is back as well. Going to maybe try to get X2. Here comes the Chain Frost. Unfortunately, Doppelganger will cancel that. Now here comes 2792. Kills on 1. Mayuyu is dead. Now the Fate still continues to go to work. He used that Omni Slash. And now used his Abyssal. This is probably the end. Maybe the end. I don't know. There's all the buybacks now. This is a do or die for the Dire. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Megas, but also kills. The Pudge is dead. The Shaman is dead. Everyone has to walk out. There's Fate that is currently out of here. Oh, but he gets rooted. There's no gem, but it doesn't matter. There was a dust. That's now alright. Here comes the Abyssal. Here comes Mood. Takes down Fate. He was surrounded. Fate was surrounded, but now look who's there. Nice RNG, says Fate. Probably due to a Basher hit. Well, yeah, that's... Actually, it's a dagger, I think, that hit the Basher. Yes, that was pretty lucky. That was indeed pretty lucky, but I think that even without that, there was enough speed for it to stop that Juggernaut. That is dead for 100 seconds without buyback. 100 seconds. Wait, what? Oh no, was it his cheering chains? Then came the Abyssal. I don't see any mention of that stun by the dagger. Okay. Now, well, that gets Mega. The Dire is against Megas. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I still feel like their lineup is superior, but somehow it doesn't work exactly the way I intended. Now, alright, they're going to try to force the issue. There's one man, this Dr. Akula, that is left in the base to defend. They can defend, mind you, and he's going for Divine Rapier. But the real action's in the base. Moose takes down Anemone? Yep. They're going to take down Rax. They could want to end the game now. When you don't buy back in that situation, you know there's no buyback. No buyback on the Butch, no buyback on anyone, in fact. As, alright, never mind. It's 2000 that actually tries to take down the Ember. It's not going to manage to do it though. Thunder comes in, takes down Mood extremely low, but he won't have it for another 3 seconds. Here comes the BKB. Now, alright, the base is under attack. There's a lot of assault. Mayuyu tries to do what he can. There's another Thunder available if you want to use it, but the PA is too big. It just does too much damage. PA, however, doesn't have a lot of health, so he's dead. Now the Doppelganger does a lot of damage. X2 trying to fight, but here it comes. Here comes the crits. Here comes the illusions killing. Here comes the creep killing. Here comes Dr. Akula. Now everyone has bought back. Well, if I say everyone, I mean, yeah. Here comes Magicaster that buys back. So now the assault is back online. But yeah, it's now the Juggernaut that is coming back from the realm of the dead. And giving that the title of King of the Underground to the Phantom Lancer that is dead for 90 seconds without buyback. Whew! Quite a game indeed. Quite a game indeed. I frankly, I keep thinking that the Dire is gonna take this one, but even against Megas, I still think that they could still do it. It's one of these games where you don't feel like the enemy has lost. So, the Radiant, they given everything they got to try to win the game, but they're not managing to do it. They are not managing to do it. No, Anemone could potentially get attacked by Mood. Could it? Could it be? He doesn't have buyback, mind you. Here he comes. No dismember will come. You turn to the wrong neighborhood. Oh, a nice turn from the Basher. And now, well, okay, it's probably the Butch dying. There you go. And now, well, that's everyone that comes in. However, there's one man, it's Juggernaut. He doesn't care about his base dying. He prefers to take the Aegis, Cheese, and the Refresher Shard. Well, actually, he's probably going to let the Cheese on the ground. There's nothing that he can do. Yeah, no, he's going to TP. Alright, he's going to maybe try to end the game. This is a base race. This is a base race, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, can he be stopped? There is the Ember Spirit that is going to survive the Omni Slash. But at the same time, the enemy base is dying. Alright, here we go. The base race is on. He's trying to hit the Ancient. The Radiant Ancient is currently not healthy at all because it's dead. GG's, says Mood. Nice Roche Jug. Yep. Well, he tried desperately to win the game by himself, but it was not enough. So we end this game on a Dire victory. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, yeah, again, I still think that it was one thanks to the lineup at first. That's what I thought. But then, what happened was this. You had the Terrorblade, not really the Terrorblade, you had the Juggernaut that did the stuff, that did manage to split push his way through, died a few times and let enough time for the BKB to come in on the Terrorblade. I keep on underestimating the importance of that on that hero. It's just so strong. And the PL also with the BKB managed to, yeah, make sure that they weren't being targeted by the Desco Pony and Magicaster, and that was enough. That was enough for them to bring it back in their favor. And then, yeah, it was, after that, it was just the draft that spoke for itself. They had the stronger fight, and they showed it. And after that, well, the last fight, kind of unfortunate that the Jug decided to go for the base race after the Roche. He should have done it before. Maybe he could have done something there, but unfortunately, Dr. Akula did the job, and he did the job right. Now, I will sign you off. Wait, is it that one? Yes, it is that one. It was really a really close game. The mystery has been unveiled, the truth has been told, so I will now enjoy myself a nice little cup of tea. I am Vantalion, and I am signing off.